How would you like to travel 2 to 10 times more than you do today? Or even better, travel 2 to 10 times cheaper than you do today? Both of these dreams can become your reality with just one smart decision. I'm going to reveal exactly what that decision is in a minute, but first, I need to introduce you to the secret weapon behind it. Budget travel credit cards hold the key to unlocking exceptionally cheap travel. And when you can travel exceptionally cheaply, the world opens up to you. I've used the exact budget cards I'm about to show you to visit nearly 100 countries for next to nothing, and you can do the same. So if you want to get international flights for $5 or less, this video might just be the most tactical gift I can give you to save you a ton of money on your next trip. But before we get into things, why should you even listen to me? Well, over the past 10 years, I've helped hundreds of thousands of Canadians save hundreds of millions of dollars by using credit cards in smart and creative ways. Because one thing is clear, budget travel credit cards are the best way to cut your travel costs by 50 to 90%. So let me show you how to do exactly that as we dive into the first card, which is the CIBC Aeroplan Visa. The CIBC Aeroplan Visa card offers a welcome bonus of 10,000 Aeroplan points on your first purchase with no minimum spending requirement and no annual fee. It's a straightforward, no-nonsense bonus that won't fly you around the world, but it's almost enough for a round-trip flight from Toronto or Montreal to New York or Boston, or Vancouver to Seattle or Portland. Those routes normally cost about 12 to 15,000 Aeroplan points, so you're most of the way there from this welcome bonus alone. One cool benefit of the CIBC Aeroplan Visa card is the 4th night free offer on hotel bookings you make with Aeroplan points. This effectively provides a 25% discount on 4-night stays, which can translate to some pretty substantial savings. For example, if you're making a hotel booking that would normally cost 100,000 points for 4 nights, you'd only need to redeem 75,000 points, saving you the extra 25,000. And this is ideal if you have a lot of Aeroplan points, but prefer to use them on flights instead of hotels. Another great thing about the CIBC Aeroplan Visa card is that it gives you access to Aeroplan family sharing, which allows you and up to 8 family members to pool your Aeroplan points together, which makes it easier to make larger redemptions. The CIBC Aeroplan Visa card also gets you preferred pricing on Aeroplan Rewards, which means you can book rewards for around 10% fewer points than everyone else. This is another great perk if you have a lot of Aeroplan points to spend, but this is where the problems begin with this card, because amassing such a large number of points is extremely difficult. The 10,000 points welcome bonus isn't bad for a free card, but the earn rates are. You earn just 1 Aeroplan point per dollar spent on gas, groceries, electric vehicle charging, and Air Canada purchases, and 1 Aeroplan point for every $1.50 spent on everything else. To be frank, these are really weak earn rates, so if you want to rack up a lot of points, this card just won't get you there. Maybe the math has already hit home for you here, but let's walk through it anyway. If you spend $1,000 a month on groceries and eating out, you'll earn 1,000 Aeroplan points with the CIBC Aeroplan Visa. But with one of the cards I'm going to share with you in a minute here, you'd earn 5 times more, or 5,000 points. That means that just on your $1,000 a month of food spending, you'll earn 60,000 points a year with that other card versus 12,000 points with this one, which is a difference of 48,000 points. And 48,000 points is enough for a one-way flight to Europe or Asia. So that's what you're giving up just by using the wrong card. But don't worry, I'll get you on track to make sure you're always earning what you deserve. Another drawback of the CIBC Aeroplan Visa card is that it has an income requirement of $15,000. This isn't that high, but still, if you're a student or just getting your first credit card, this requirement alone may disqualify you and lead to your application getting rejected. And when you add on its weak earn rates, this card starts to look a lot less enticing than it did just a few minutes ago. It's not terrible for a free card, but if you're willing to pay even a small annual fee, you can get a lot more in return. The TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum card, despite its platinum label, is actually the most affordable Aeroplan card offered by TD. It carries an annual fee of $89, but you'll get an equivalent $89 rebate for your first year, which means you essentially get the first year free. The welcome bonus on the card is actually pretty strong. You'll get 10,000 Aeroplan points after your first purchase, and another 10,000 points after spending $1,000 in the first 3 months. 20,000 Aeroplan points will get you a one-way flight just about anywhere in North America, and it's even enough for a round-trip flight between 2 relatively close cities, like Toronto or Montreal and New York or Boston, or Vancouver and Seattle or Portland. This makes the card pretty appealing for anyone who wants to quickly accumulate some Aeroplan points without spending anything out of pocket. You'll also get at least 5 to 10% off car rentals with Avis and budget rent-a-car locations worldwide, which is another nice perk. But that's where the good stuff stops, because this card falls significantly short when it comes to earn rates. You'll earn 1 point per dollar spent on gas, groceries, and Air Canada purchases, and 1 point for every $1.50 spent on everything else. To be honest, these are pretty weak when you compare them to other cards, and as I'll show you in a minute, the difference between weak earn rates and strong earn rates can actually make a huge difference when it comes to how many Aeroplan points you end up with. So while this card may offer a quick injection of points with no upfront cost to you, it definitely won't bring you many points over the long term, which will be frustrating if you want to build up a serious Aeroplan balance. Now, one interesting thing you do get with the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum is Aeroplan family sharing, which allows up to 8 family members to combine their Aeroplan points to reach rewards faster. This can actually be pretty helpful if you're just a few thousand points short and you need to book a flight, and it's something I could have definitely used in the past. In my view, the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum is designed for anyone who wants to earn Aeroplan points but isn't willing to shell out for an annual fee, and it does a decent job of catering to that type of traveler. The problem is that if you're actually committed to earning Aeroplan points, there are much better cards for that. Plus, you will have to pay the annual fee on this card after the first year, and even with a pretty low annual fee of just $89, there are other cards in the same sort of price range that offer you a whole lot more. But the one thing I really can't overlook here are the card's weak earn rates. Every dollar you spend on the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum is a dollar you could be earning so much more from with another card. For example, when you spend $1,000 on groceries with the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum card, you'll earn 1,000 Aeroplan points. But with some other cards, you'll earn 2,000 or even 5,000 Aeroplan points for the exact same purchase, which means you're earning 2 to 5 times faster. If you did that every month for an entire year, you'd earn 12,000 Aeroplan points with the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum versus up to 60,000 Aeroplan points with other cards, which is a massive difference. 60,000 Aeroplan points is enough for a one-way flight just about anywhere in the world, while 12,000 points may not even get you across the country. So I know it's tempting to ignore earn rates and just look at the welcome bonuses and annual fees, but they don't tell you the full picture. If you want a good travel card, you need to look at earn rates, and the earn rates on the TD Aeroplan Visa Platinum simply aren't good enough. Up next is the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard. The BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard comes with a welcome bonus of up to 90,000 BMO rewards points. You'll earn 45,000 points when you spend $4,500 in the first 3 months, and another 3,750 points in each month that you spend $2,500 on the card from months 4 to 15. 90,000 points sounds pretty compelling, but keep in mind that BMO rewards points are only worth a quarter to a third of what American Express membership rewards points are. So to compare apples to apples, you should think of these like 20 to 30,000 points, which isn't nearly as interesting. And when you factor in the fact that you need to spend $2,500 a month on the card for nearly a year to get the full welcome bonus, it's not nearly as good as it sounds. In fact, this is the one key takeaway for me for this card. It just isn't rewarding enough. For example, it earns 5 points per dollar on travel, 3 points per dollar on dining, entertainment, and recurring bill payments, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. But because these points are actually worth very little, this is more in line with an entry-level card than the mid-tier card it markets itself as. Now, one actually great benefit of the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard is that it comes with 4 lounge passes per year from Dragon Pass, which is especially nice if you don't get lounge access with any other credit card. It also comes with complimentary Boingo Wi-Fi, which gives you access to more than 1 million Wi-Fi hotspots all around the world, including in many airports. Another benefit you get with the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard are savings on car rentals, with up to 20% off National Car Rental and Alamo Car Rental, and up to 5% off at Enterprise Rent-A-Car locations worldwide. You also get 20% off admission to Cirque du Soleil shows in Canada and 15% off resident shows in Las Vegas. This is a pretty unique perk amongst Canadian credit cards, and it might be useful if you're planning a trip to Vegas in the near future. However, keep in mind that the card does come with a few big drawbacks. For starters, it has an $80,000 income requirement, so if you don't earn $80K a year, you won't be approved for this card. This makes the card less accessible to students and younger travelers and anyone who doesn't earn a pretty high salary. But another big issue is the relatively low value of BMO rewards points. While the earn rates of 5 points per dollar on travel and 3 points per dollar on dining, entertainment, and recurring bill payments may seem impressive, the lower point value means that the actual rewards you earn aren't as high as they are with other cards. So when you compare the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard against other Canadian travel credit cards, you'll find that your spending isn't nearly as rewarding as it could be, which is a deal breaker for anyone who wants to maximize their travel rewards. Plus, you need to spend $2,500 a month on the card to get the full welcome bonus, which is in line with premium cards, but you don't get premium benefits. And if you fail to hit the spending requirements, you'll miss out on a large portion of the welcome bonus, which makes the card significantly less appealing. I should mention that the card's $150 annual fee is waived for the first year, so the BMO Ascend World Elite can offer good value to the right kind of traveler. But in my view, the travel benefits alone aren't good enough to justify the card for most users. The 4 lounge passes a year are definitely nice to have, but you can also get them with other cards that offer a lot more value as well. Despite its name, the Scotia Gold Amex isn't an American Express issued credit card in the sense that you won't find it on the Amex website. Instead, you'll need to get it directly from Scotiabank's website. Now, the Scotia Gold Amex comes with an annual fee of $120, which is pretty reasonable given the benefits it offers. Plus, the annual fee is waived for the first year, which gives you $120 of savings right off the bat. And the card comes with a welcome bonus of up to 45,000 Scene Plus points, 25,000 when you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, and an additional 20,000 Scene Plus points when you spend $7,500 in the first year. And that may sound like a lot, but let me explain why this isn't as good as it may seem. The reason is that Scene Plus points aren't as valuable as most other reward points. For example, Aeroplan points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, but Scene Plus points are only worth 1 cent a piece, which means that 45,000 Scene Plus points is only equivalent to about 15,000 to 22,500 Aeroplan points. If you look at this a different way, 45,000 Aeroplan points are worth about $900 to $1,350, but the 45,000 Scene Plus points you get with the Scotia Gold Amex are only worth $450. It's important to me to point this out because it's easy to try and compare 2 different types of points based on their absolute values. But when you consider how much the points themselves are worth, it becomes clear that other credit cards are offering quite a bit more. Plus, the spending requirement to earn the full 45,000 Scene Plus points bonus is kind of high. Earning the first 25,000 points just requires you to spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, but earning the next 20,000 points requires that you spend $7,500 in the first year. And when you consider that those 20,000 points are worth just $200, the value isn't that compelling, especially when you compare it to what you can get from other cards. I'll introduce you to a few of those cards in just a minute here, but what I want you to understand now is that Scene Plus points aren't nearly as valuable as those you get from other programs like Aeroplan. And I say all that because I don't want you to get confused when I tell you that the Scotia Gold Amex offers 5 points per dollar on grocery, dining, and entertainment purchases, 3 points per dollar on gas, transit, and streaming services, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. These numbers sound pretty strong, but when you compare them to some of the other cards I'll talk about in a minute, the other cards definitely come out ahead. Now, one of the most impressive features of the Scotiabank Gold American Express card is that it doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. This can save you a significant amount of money when traveling abroad, since most cards charge a fee of 2.5% on purchases made in foreign currencies. But with the Scotia Gold Amex, you can shop internationally without worrying about any additional fees. And this is especially valuable for frequent travelers or anyone who makes international purchases online, which includes purchases made in US dollars when you buy from US retailers, because over time, those fees add up. For example, if you spend $1,000 abroad, most credit cards will charge you a fee of around $25, which is 2.5%. But with the Scotia Gold Amex, you won't pay that $25 fee, which can make it a good option if you travel frequently. The card also offers some pretty comprehensive travel insurance coverage, including travel emergency medical insurance, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, flight delay insurance, and lost or delayed baggage insurance. And these cover a wide range of travel-related issues, which gives you some peace of mind while you're on the go. But I want to zoom in on 3 related benefits that also come with your Scotia Gold Amex: mobile device insurance, purchase protection, and extended warranty. Mobile device insurance covers new phones and tablets purchased with your Scotia Gold Amex card, and you'll be covered for up to $1,000 if your device is lost, stolen, or accidentally damaged. For example, if your phone gets stolen, the mobile device insurance that comes with your Scotia Gold Amex will reimburse for the cost of replacing the phone up to $1,000, so you don't need to worry about things going wrong. Then there's purchase protection, which ensures that most items you buy with your Scotia Gold Amex are automatically insured against theft, loss, or damage for 90 days from the purchase date. Of course, it would be better if this coverage extended beyond 90 days, but it's still a nice bonus that affords you some additional peace of mind. And the third benefit here is extended warranty, which doubles the manufacturer's warranty on most items for up to an additional year. This means that if your new TV comes with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty, it'll be bumped up to 2 years with your Scotia Gold Amex. This is especially valuable for electronics and appliances, which often experience issues after the manufacturer's warranty has expired. For example, if your new washing machine stops working 18 months after you buy it, the extended warranty you get with your Scotia Gold Amex will cover the cost of repairing or replacing the unit, which can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. To me, all 3 of these really enhance the value of the Scotia Gold Amex card because they ensure that the things I buy are protected against negative outcomes and unforeseen events. So whether you're buying a new gadget, a household appliance, or making any other significant purchase, you can shop with confidence knowing that your items are protected. You also get a few American Express specific perks with this card. You get access to front of the line, which gives you early access to ticket sales for concerts and events before they go on sale to the general public. Now, to get a approved for the Scotia Gold Amex, you're going to need at least some kind of credit history, so this isn't the right fit if you're looking for your first credit card. And there is an income requirement, but it's just $12,000 a year, so if you have a part-time job, you should be able to hit that threshold. And there's something I need to clear up here because the landing page for the Scotia Gold Amex mentions that you get airport lounge access with the card, which isn't true at all. Instead, what you get is a discount to purchase a Priority Pass membership, but the discount isn't any good either. So if you're interested in a credit card that actually gives you airport lounge access, this isn't it, but I will share the best card in Canada for airport lounge access shortly. So thinking about who the Scotia Gold Amex is designed for, it's best suited for people who frequently make purchases in foreign currencies due to its no foreign transaction fees. It's also a decent fit for moderate spenders who do most of their shopping at grocery stores and restaurants, since these categories earn 5 times the points, though as I mentioned before, you can get a lot more value from other cards on that exact same spending, so I can't recommend the Scotia Gold Amex as a #1 card for that reason. But it can be a solid backup card if you spend a lot of foreign currency and have other cards that can give you better travel benefits. Because the reality is, if you're looking for an exceptional travel credit card, the Scotia Gold Amex just isn't it. So now that you've seen a handful of decent budget travel credit cards, are you interested in seeing some really good ones? Because all the cards you've seen so far have their share of issues. They don't offer premium travel benefits, and most of them come with pretty weak earn rates as well, which means you're throwing money away for as long as you use those cards. But there are 3 more cards that offer a lot more than those you've seen so far, both in the form of better earn rates and far better travel benefits. But to be clear, of the 3 cards I'm about to show you, the third one definitely doesn't fit most people's idea of a budget card. It's not cheap, and it's certainly not free, but I believe that if you're looking for a budget travel credit card, what you're actually looking for is a card that gives you the best value, isn't it? Because think about it, if you had the choice between a free card that gives you nothing in return, or a card that costs $500 a year but gives you thousands of dollars a year in bonuses and benefits, you'd go for the second card, right? Because the second card offers much better value. So in my recommendations here, I'm going to be focusing on value, not cost, because value is what we're all looking for, and the 3 cards I'm about to share with you give you better value than any of the other travel credit cards in Canada. The first is the American Express Cobalt card, and the Cobalt card is a long-time favorite because of the outstanding value it offers with a monthly fee of just $12.99 a month. With the Cobalt card, you can earn up to 15,000 membership rewards points in the first year by earning 1,250 points for each month that you spend $750. But that's only the beginning, because one of the most appealing aspects of the Cobalt card is its incredibly high earn rates in popular spending categories. You get 5 points per dollar on food and drink purchases, which includes grocery stores, restaurants, bars, cafes, food delivery, and more. This makes the Cobalt card an excellent choice for foodies and anyone who frequently dines out or uses food delivery services. I already mentioned that in order to maximize your welcome bonus, you need to spend $750 a month on the card. So if you were to spend that entire $750 on food and drink purchases, which is less than $200 a week, you'd get 5 times the points on that for a total of 3,750 points, plus the welcome bonus 1,250 points for a total of 5,000 points. And since membership rewards points are transferable to Aeroplan at a rate of 1-to-1, they're also worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, which means you're earning $100 to $150 in rewards on your normal food purchases every month. But in addition to food-related purchases, the Cobalt card offers 3 points per dollar on eligible streaming subscriptions, which means you can earn extra rewards on your favorite streaming services like Netflix, Spotify, and more. So for anyone who relies heavily on digital entertainment, this feature is especially beneficial, allowing you to rack up points simply by binge watching your favorite shows or listening to music. And on top of that, the Cobalt card offers 2 points per dollar on eligible transit, gas, and other travel purchases. This includes public transit, taxis, ride shares like Uber, and even parking fees. So it's perfect for city dwellers or anyone with a regular commute who finds transport as one of their highest expense categories. And if you love to travel, you'll rack up points quickly on flights, hotels, and car rentals, which will make your next trip that much cheaper. And for all other purchases, you earn 1 point per dollar spent, which ensures that no matter where you shop, you're always earning rewards. The versatility of the Cobalt card's earn rates across all these categories make it an all-rounder in your wallet, ensuring that every dollar spent is a dollar that works for you. Now, because I'm going to mention a few other American Express cards here, I want to walk you through 7 Amex-specific benefits that you get with all of these American Express cards, so I don't bore you with the details every time. The first is the suite of insurance policies that come with American Express cards. These include out-of-province or out-of-country emergency medical insurance, flight delay insurance, baggage delay insurance, hotel burglary insurance, lost or stolen baggage insurance, accident insurance, and car rental theft and damage insurance. I'm not going to go into all the details on all of these individual policies because we we'd be here for hours, but I can say that these insurance policies are well respected in the industry and the claims process is generally pretty straightforward. The next two Amex benefits I want to talk about are purchase protection and extended warranty. Purchase protection ensures the items you buy on your Amex card against accidental damage and theft for up to $1,000. And extended warranty doubles the manufacturer's warranty for up to an extra year on items you probably already buy. These types of coverage can be incredibly valuable for expensive purchases like phones and laptops, since these are common targets for theft both within and outside of Canada. The fourth Amex specific benefit is the front of the line pre-sale and reserved tickets for concerts, theater, and special events. This allows Amex cardholders to access tickets to some of the most popular events before they go on sale to the general public, which is important because getting tickets to any high-profile production in Canada is extremely tough these days. But if you have an American Express card, front of the line allows you to buy tickets before everyone else, securing your seats before the general public even has a chance. And this is true for live music events, concerts, sporting events, stand-up comedy, and other types of events as well. Number 5 is Amex Experiences, which gives you exclusive access to events and activities that you simply can't get with non-Amex credit cards. Amex Experiences is related to front of the line, but it's still distinct because on top of getting early access to publicly available events, you're also invited to things the public can't access at all. For example, previous Amex Experiences events have included private dinners with celebrity chefs like Gordon Ramsay, exclusive concerts with dinner and drinks included, and shopping credits from a variety of retailers. Number 6 is Amex Offers, which gives you tailored discounts and promotions at a variety of retailers, which can easily add up to $500 a year or more. For example, you might get a discount at your favorite restaurant or a significant cashback offer from a retailer you shop at frequently. And these offers are personalized based on your spending habits, which makes it easier for you to save money on the things you already buy. And the 7th Amex specific benefit I want to talk about is access to the hotel collection, where you get special benefits at participating hotel properties when you book through the American Express travel portal. These benefits include a $100 hotel credit and upgrades when they're available. So those are the 7 Amex specific benefits I wanted to outline, and I'm going to reference them a few times later in the video. But when it comes to the Cobalt card, we're still not done, because one benefit the Cobalt card has that other Amex cards don't is mobile device insurance. This means that if your phone is lost, stolen, or damaged, you're covered for up to $1,000 for 2 years after you buy it. That's a pretty impressive perk, especially for a card that's as inexpensive as the Cobalt card. And the Cobalt also offers tons of flexibility when it comes to redeeming your points. You can use membership rewards points for travel, including flights, hotels, and car rentals, or redeem them for statement credits, merchandise, gift cards, and more. I'd only really recommend using them for flights, since that's where you'll get the highest value, but knowing that you can use them in so many different ways gives you a lot of options. The Cobalt card also integrates seamlessly with digital wallets, including Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay, which makes it easy to use for contactless payments. This means that you can leave your physical card at home and still enjoy all the benefits and earn rates while you're on the go. The last thing I'll say about the Cobalt card here is that it's extremely accessible, which makes it the perfect entry into the American Express ecosystem or as your first ever credit card. Getting accepted by higher tier cards when you don't have much credit built up can be challenging, so if you have your sights set on a more premium card, getting the Cobalt card first is both a great way to build up your credit score and earn a ton of points along the way. This isn't an exact science, but even if you have a credit score of fair, which is significantly below good, great, and excellent, the Cobalt card is accessible to you. So in other words, if you haven't had problems with credit card debt in the past, you'll probably get approved for the Cobalt card. So the American Express Cobalt card is an exceptional choice for anyone looking to maximize their travel rewards. Its super high earn rates, unique variety of benefits, and lucrative redemption options make it a standout card for any Canadian traveler. Whether you're looking for your first ever credit card or you want to rack up points quickly so you can get a massive discount on your flights, the Cobalt card is the best card in Canada for exactly that. I've left a referral link to the Cobalt card below, so check that out if you want to guarantee that you're getting the absolute best welcome bonus. The second card I want to talk about here is the American Express Gold Rewards card, otherwise known as the Amex Gold. The Amex Gold card comes with all the benefits you'd expect of an Amex card, which I'll touch on in a second here, but it's also got a few unique things up its sleeve that make it a pretty compelling option. First, it comes with a welcome bonus of up to 60,000 membership rewards points, which is broken down really easily. You'll earn 5,000 points for each month that you spend $1,000 on the card for the entire first year. This is kind of nice because it means that even if you don't have a large purchase coming up or or if you don't spend much for a month or two, you can still earn the majority of the welcome bonus. And with American Express membership rewards points worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, that means that these 60,000 points are worth somewhere between $1,200 to $1,800, which is far in excess of the $250 annual fee. Now, to be honest, the earn rates on the Gold card aren't as good as they are on the Cobalt card. You earn 2 times the points on travel, gas, grocery, and drugstore purchases, and 1 times the points on everything else. But still, keep in mind that because membership rewards points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, this means that a 2x earn rate with an Amex card is like a 5x or even 10x earn rate with many other Canadian cards. So you can't just take the multiplier at face value. But even with lower earn rates than the Cobalt card, the Gold card does offer some benefits that the Cobalt doesn't, and it's with these travel benefits that the Amex Gold really starts to get interesting. For example, the Gold card offers a $100 annual travel credit that you get every year that you have the card. You can use the credit on any travel booking like flights, hotels, or car rentals made through American Express's travel portal, and it effectively reduces the card's annual fee down to $150. The Amex Gold also offers a $50 Nexus statement credit every 4 years, which means you'll breeze through US-Canada border crossings and save yourself a bunch of time at the airport. But my favorite feature of the Amex Gold card is airport lounge access. The Gold card comes with 4 entries to Plaza Premium airport lounges every year, where you can grab some free food, free drinks, or just make use of the space to work or relax. Plaza Premium lounges are in 5 airports in Canada: Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, Edmonton, Winnipeg. So if you find yourself in any of those airports regularly, this can be a very valuable perk. Now, remember the 7 Amex specific benefits I mentioned earlier? The insurance coverage, purchase protection and extended warranty, front of the line, Amex experiences, Amex offers, and the hotel collection? Well, you get all those with the Gold card as well, which makes it even more valuable than a lot of other cards. But I'm sure you're also wondering, how does the Amex Gold card differ from the Cobalt card? Well, it has a much higher welcome bonus of 60,000 points versus 15,000 points, so that's a big difference right there. But at the same time, its earn rates on things like groceries are lower. The Cobalt card earns 5 times the points on groceries, while the Gold card only earns 2 times the points. So in a minute, I'm going to tell you how I think about these 2 cards, because it may not be obvious yet which one is best for you. But first, we need to talk about the hardest hitter among all travel credit cards in Canada, the American Express Platinum card. I first got my Platinum card nearly a decade ago, and it's been an absolute game changer when it comes to travel perks and benefits, which is why it's become widely known as the best travel credit card in Canada. It comes with a welcome bonus of up to 100,000 membership rewards points, which is split into 2 pieces: 70,000 points after you spend $10,000 in the first 3 months, and the remaining 30,000 points when you make any purchase between months 14 and 17. And at 2 to 3 cents a piece, the 100,000 points welcome bonus alone is worth $2,000 to $3,000. Now, obviously, if the prospect of spending $10,000 in 3 months seems impossible to you, then this may not be the right card for you. In that case, you're better off getting the Cobalt card or the Gold card and upgrading to the Platinum a month or 2 before you have to make a big purchase. That way, you maximize your chances of getting approved for the Platinum card, and you'll get all the benefits of the other cards in the meantime. Now, when it comes to earn rates, the Platinum card offers 2 points per dollar on eligible dining, food delivery, and travel purchases, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. And when you factor in that these points are worth 2 to 3 cents each, this is better than most cards in Canada, but it's still behind the powerhouse Cobalt card. But where the Platinum card really shines is in its travel benefits. First, you get a $200 annual travel credit, which you can use for any travel booked within the American Express travel portal. You also get a $200 annual dining credit, which can be used at a curated list of Canada's top restaurants. This will be harder to use if you live in a more rural area, but even if that's the case, most of us find ourselves in a major city at least once a year, so you should be able to make use of this benefit as well. Platinum card holders also get access to the Fine Hotels and Resorts program, which gives you a ton of benefits at over 1,000 luxury properties worldwide. These benefits include room upgrades, daily breakfast for 2, guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, noon check-in when it's available, and a unique property amenity such as a $100 food and beverage credit. These are all complimentary, and you'll get them every time you book one of these properties using your Platinum card. But we're still just getting started with all the travel benefits that come with the Platinum card, because Platinum card holders also receive complimentary elite status with several hotel loyalty programs, including Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status and Hilton Honors Gold status. These statuses come with their own set of perks, including room upgrades, late checkout, and more. So if you stay in hotels more than once or twice a year, the Platinum card can make your travels a whole lot more enjoyable. The Platinum card comes with a $100 Nexus statement credit every 4 years, which is more than enough to cover the cost of expedited border crossings in Canada and the US. And it also comes with some additional airport benefits that very few other cards include. include, like access to the priority security lane at Pearson International Airport in Toronto, complimentary valet service, and discounts on airport parking. Now, the elephant in the room is that the Platinum card carries an annual fee of $799. And if you told me 10 years ago that I'd be paying this much for a credit card, I would have told you you're crazy. But with all these benefits, including the $200 annual travel credit, the $200 annual dining credit, a welcome bonus worth $2,000 to $3,000, and all the other benefits I've mentioned, the annual fee becomes really small in comparison. Plus, I haven't even mentioned the 7 Amex specific benefits that I talked about earlier: the insurance coverage, purchase protection and extended warranty, front of the line, Amex experiences, Amex offers, and the hotel collection. And on top of all this, Platinum cardholders also get access to the Platinum Concierge, a 24/7 premium concierge service that can save you a ton of time on travel planning and other administrative tasks. I won't go in depth on the Platinum Concierge now, but trust me when I say it's a pretty impressive service, and it's completely free with your Platinum card. But even this is just the beginning, because for me, the big blockbuster benefit of the Amex Platinum card is unlimited airport lounge access. Unlike some other travel credit cards, which give you a few passes a year to a limited selection of airport lounges, the Platinum card gets you unlimited access to more than 1,000 airport lounges all over the world. And if you've never grabbed some free food and drinks in an airport lounge before takeoff, it's hard to describe how much better it makes the travel experience. All I can say is that I regularly find myself going to the airport hours in advance so I can spend some time in the lounge, get some work done, and have a nice meal before I depart. And just in case those 1,000+ lounges weren't enough, the Platinum card also gets you access to American Express's own Centurion lounges, which are highly exclusive, high-end lounges that can't be accessed in any other way. So not only will you be spending time in airport lounges after you get yourself a Platinum card, you'll be spending time in some of the most comfortable, fashionable airport lounges in the world. Now, if you're wondering why I've chosen these cards over American Express's Aeroplan co-branded cards, which may seem like the obvious choice here, I've got a good reason for it. It's not because those are bad cards, but because these cards are even better. For example, with the Amex Aeroplan card, you get 50,000 welcome bonus points, but with the Amex Gold card, you get 60,000 points plus a $100 annual travel credit and 4 lounge passes per year, neither of which you get with the Aeroplan card. And with the American Express Aeroplan Reserve card, you get unlimited access to about 15 Maple Leaf lounges in Canada and the US. But with the Platinum card, you get unlimited lounge access to more than 1,000 lounges, plus access to American Express Centurion lounges, which you don't get with the Aeroplan Reserve card. So with all that said, let's zoom out for a second to make sure we're still focused on the bigger picture, because my job here is to help you choose the best credit card for your specific needs. And the reality is, these 3 cards are the best options for you, but the final decision of which of these 3 cards you get is up to you. So here's how I suggest you make that choice. If you want to earn as many points as possible, get the Cobalt card. You can pretty easily earn 50 to 100,000 Aeroplan points in a single year just by moving your everyday spending onto a Cobalt card. And because the cost of the card is so low, the Cobalt is a card you should have in your wallet for years to come. If you want the best of the best when it comes to travel rewards, get the Platinum card. You'll have access to more perks than you know what to do with, and with the massive welcome bonus the Platinum card is offering right now, you truly can't go wrong. And if you still want a little taste of luxury, but you can't stomach the annual fee on the Platinum card, get the Gold card. You'll still get a very strong welcome bonus, and you can always upgrade to the Platinum card down the road. But let me share a secret with you about all this. The pro level strategy here is to get 2 of these cards, either the Gold or the Platinum plus the Cobalt card. That way, you get a bunch of points from your welcome bonus, and you're able to earn a ton of points every single month moving forward. It gives you the best of both worlds, and if you're serious about traveling more in the future than you have in the past, getting 2 of these cards is the way to do it. I've left links to the best possible sign-up bonuses on all these cards in the description below, and I suggest you take action and get your new card today, because offers like these are never around for long. Now, if you're wondering why I've chosen these cards over American Express's Aeroplan co-branded cards, which may seem like the obvious choice here, I've got a good reason for it. It's not because those are bad cards, but because these cards are even better. For example, with the Amex Aeroplan card, you get 50,000 welcome bonus points, but with the Amex Gold card, you get 60,000 points plus a $100 annual travel credit and 4 lounge passes per year, neither of which you get with the Aeroplan card. And with the American Express Aeroplan Reserve card, you get unlimited access to about 15 Maple Leaf lounges in Canada and the US. But with the Platinum card, you get unlimited lounge access to more than 1,000 lounges, plus access to American Express Centurion lounges, which you don't get with the Aeroplan Reserve card. So with all that said, let's zoom out for a second to make sure we're still focused on the bigger picture, because my job here is to help you choose the best credit card for your specific needs. And the reality is, these 3 cards are the best options for you, but the final decision decision of which of these 3 cards you get is up to you. So here's how I suggest you make that choice. If you want to earn as many points as possible, get the Cobalt card. You can pretty easily earn 50 to 100,000 Aeroplan points in a single year just by moving your everyday spending onto a Cobalt card. And because the cost of the card is so low, the Cobalt is a card you should have in your wallet for years to come. If you want the best of the best when it comes to travel rewards, get the Platinum card. You'll have access to more perks than you know what to do with, and with the massive welcome bonus the Platinum card is offering right now, you truly can't go wrong. And if you still want a little taste of luxury, but you can't stomach the annual fee on the Platinum card, get the Gold card. You'll still get a very strong welcome bonus, and you can always upgrade to the Platinum card down the road. But let me share a secret with you about all this. The pro level strategy here is to get 2 of these cards, either the Gold or the Platinum plus the Cobalt card. That way, you get a bunch of points from your welcome bonus, and you're able to earn a ton of points every single month moving forward. It gives you the best of both worlds, and if you're serious about traveling more in the future than you have in the past, getting 2 of these cards is the way to do it. I've left links to the best possible sign-up bonuses on all these cards in the description below, and I suggest you take action and get your new card today, because offers like these are never around for long. Now, I've already spent a few minutes of this video talking about the crazy earn rates you get with the Cobalt card, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it's the highest earning credit card in Canada. With points worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, and the Cobalt offering 5 times the points on food and drinks, you're getting back 10 to 15% of whatever you spend at grocery stores, restaurants, bars, cafes, and food delivery services. And there's a small group of Canadians who are capitalizing on this big time to earn a serious amount of Aeroplan points, and they're using those points to fly around the world multiple times a year. So to learn exactly what that group is doing to earn 5 to 10 times the number of Aeroplan points as everyone else, watch this video next.